At 6, the BBC presenter Gary Lineker says he'll keep speaking up for those with no voice after criticism from Downing Street over his comments about the government's asylum plans. The Match of the Day host claimed the language used to describe the illegal migration bill was not dissimilar to that used by Germany in the 1930s. A former BBC editor says it's a difficult situation.
Clearly this is damaging for the BBC, it undermines trust in the organisation and it undermines its reputation for impartiality. But Gary Lineker can argue that as a freelance he's entitled to say what he wants when he's not broadcasting for the BBC.
The BBC said it was having a frank conversation with the presenter, also on the programme. The new weight loss drugs soon to be available on the NHS in England. The appetite suppressant given as an injection is being hailed as a game changer. The nurse on trial for murdering 7 babies. A court has told the parents of a newborn triplet begged for their baby to be moved after his 2 brothers died within a day. A sharp rise in the number of dog attacks recorded by police in England and Wales over the past 5 years. And another victory for England's Lionesses. More money for girls at primary schools in England to play football.
On BBC London, resorting to bottled water at home, the residents told their supply has been contaminated. Plus, the Londoner calling for all boroughs to have the same rules around dog walking.
Good evening and welcome to the BBC News at 6. The BBC presenter Gary Lineker has said he will continue to try and speak up for those who have no voice after being criticised by Downing Street and some Conservative MPs for making negative comments about the government's new illegal migration bill. Yesterday, he said the government's language regarding its asylum plans was not dissimilar to that used by Germany in the 1930s. The BBC has impartiality guidelines that require BBC staff and presenters to keep personal views private. This includes making public comments, including on social media, that could compromise perceptions of BBC impartiality. Today, the corporation said it is having a frank conversation with him about the tweet. Here's our culture editor, Katie Razzle.